classic Diddy.
What is up, everybody? Ninja Nick here with Tactical Gaming, bringing you guys another more Pegasus video. And apparently, Hasan is going to be trying to sue New York Times because of what they said.
Welcome back to a series so lawful.
This is gonna be great.
And Jimmy subscribed. In today's video, Hasan is back and threatening to sue the Wall Street Journal.
Oh, Wall Street Journal.
Article about him.
Never mind.
They claim he's anti-Semitic and that the left should distance themselves from Hasan because he's an extremist. They simply quote him a bunch of times and Hasan responds having a meltdown. He does the classic...
Like, really, dude? Like, you are mad that they're telling people what you said? You can't sue them for that. That's like a nothing burger.
Piker strategy. He tries to fake laugh and spam his soundboard as they literally expose him for being anti-Semitic. He claims they are watering down terms from the guy who spams Nazi every 2 seconds. He starts molding at Democrats for avoiding Hasan and falling for the propaganda. His chat...
I don't blame them because they know what he is. He is a racist. He is a terrorist sympathizer and supporter. So, I mean, I don't blame them, especially with, like, the recent terror attacks in the country. They're going to avoid him like the plague. He needs to get smarter and just stop. Just stop. And or start being fair and impartial. Like, dude,
then pushes him
tell the truth for once.
And he slowly starts walking it back because he knows he's gonna lose. Another Hasan article has dropped. This one, a puff piece once again from Vanity Fair.
Ew, seducing young men? That's gross. That's gay.
Debunker XQC has responded, absolutely cooking Hasan for pretending to be an expert in international relations. Subscribe so Hasan gets destroyed in court.
This is gonna be great. This is gonna be great.
Right, so Hasan is back and he is now considering suing the Wall Street Journal for
Wall Street Journal
for slander.
That's great.
An article about him, and basically in this article they call him out on his open anti-Semitism, and he is not happy. Right here we have the article from the Wall Street Journal. Democrats are too cozy with Hasan Piker.
Damn.
There's no excuse for failing to call out anti-Semitism on the left. Pure responded, Hasan's response, Jews, I mean Zionists, must have written this article. I swear it's all Israel. Basically accurate picture of Hasan.
There you go.
Right here. Israel made me shock my dog, guys. Right, so Hasan responded on Twitter, says maybe he should sue some MFs after being called anti-Semitic. So we got this loser here, Kyle Kolinsky, who routinely supports Hasan. We got this tweet, we're all for a Big Ten, but the Democratic Party
needs to
draw a line in the sand. Hasan Piker and his fellow Jew haters belong on the other side. He responds, Hasan should sue these people for libel. He says on a daily basis that he's anti-Zionist, not anti-Semitic, and that he repeatedly stresses that many Jews are on the front lines fighting against the ethno-state. The smear merchants are getting desperate because they see the writing on the wall. Israel is cooked with the damn base. Of course, guys, we should just believe the words out of Hasan Piker's mouth. We should also believe the one where he says, lying is OP.
Lying is OP, as I say all the time.
Definitely believe that.
Which is funny. It's like, people just believe the dude.
He's 10 toes down for the Houthis, obviously, the terrorists.
10 toes down. They're on the morally right side.
So Hasan says maybe I should sue some
so
MFers,
dumb.
And he's quote tweeting this. Judges are finding that criticism of Israel or Zionism is First Amendment protected speech, not anti-Semitic. Yeah, way to completely conflate the issue. Nobody's talking about criticism towards Israel. That's completely allowed. It's when Hasan is explicitly anti-Semitic, aligning with a bunch of terrorists who clearly want a certain group of people dead. Right, we got the professional rage baiter lawyer here. Hasan consistently distinguishes between anti-Zionism and anti-Semitism. Under California law, falsely labeling someone as an anti-Semite constitutes defamation per se. They are effed. 31 replies, classic. This guy's getting too good at rage baiting, I swear to God. I hope he does, and they're referring to the lawsuit. Seeing him trying to argue his dumbassery in front of a judge would be hilarious. He won't get away with it as easy. His room temperature IQ audience and his orbiters. Dude, it's gonna be hilarious when they start playing the legendary series in court. It's gonna be absolute cinema, I'm telling ya. Since he selectively claims to be a journalist, does this mean that Asmongold can sue him for repeated lies?
Right.
Hasan thought that went through. Yeah, that's the thing. If Hasan dares decide to sue anybody, there's about 50 people just waiting to pounce on him with a lawsuit of their own.
Those would be great. That'd be hilarious.
PDF files for no reason, bro. So now
Yeah, I can't do that.
pundit can sue their critics for calling them racist as long as they said, I'm not racist, and not all black people are bad. They all have. Yeah, I mean, obviously Hasan is going to deny it.
Yeah.
Obviously Hasan is going to be like, oh yeah, well, I'm not anti-Semitic, I'm not a terrorist supporter, I'm not a dog shocker. He will lie in 10 different ways, obviously.
Remember, lying's OP.
Take him at face value. That Kyle guy is clinically brain dead. What are you going to sue people for? Making fun of you for being dumb? And
Yes, there you go.
Cockroach in I guess a lawyer outfit here. They're ready. Look at my lawyer's dog. Nah, I'm going to jail, and we got
There you go.
and Pokey.
Oh, God.
This is unironically going to be Hasan's lawyers, bro. I mean, they do the job online for free anyways. Just
Right.
a reminder, when the dog abuse clip was bought in front of Pokemon, she goes, mods? Do I have mods? And just instantly doesn't even play the clip.
Here. Hey.
Mods? Do I have mods?
And Jilliwig says, on his mother's life, it's not a shot collar, it's a vibration collar. Of course.
Vibration collar, whatever.
Pictures of the shot collar. I didn't see prongs. I'm pretty sure it's a vibrate collar. On
Vibrate collar?
Bunch of clowns.
Is there even such a thing?
Anyways, Hasan responded on stream crashing out, should I sue the Wallstreet Journal? And he's basically going through the entire article, calling it all slander, and we'll see that that is not the case. Also, we are playing a special edition of Hasan Piker Bingo today.
Oh,
Shout
yeah.
out to Kiara Sim for sending me this. If you want to send me like a bingo, you can do it on Instagram or whatever. But yeah, let's see if we can get a couple strikes here.
Ironic because it's called Free Expression is a daily newsletter on American life, politics, and culture. It's called Free Expression. The title is Democrats are too cozy with the Hasan Piker. There's no excuse for failing to call out the anti-Semitism on the left. Okay, yeah, Cuba can wait. You have to respond to this wonkery ASAP. The anti-Semitism spewed by Mr. Carlson, Nick Fuentes, Candace Owens, and other far-right bigots is well documented and widely condemned. But the far left
There you go.
anti-Semites too. No left-wing agitator is more influential or extreme than Twitch streamer Hasan Piker.
Facts.
Mr. Piker is often called a progressive, but that does violence to the term. A self-identified Marxist, he is referred to ultra-Orthodox Jews as inbred.
Yep.
Anti-Semitic dog whistles, bloodthirsty, violent pig dog against an anti-Hamas viewer on his stream. Compared liberals against the liberal Nazis and said Hamas is
He pissed this writer
1,000
off.
times better than the Israelis.
Most people just ignore this guy. And he finds it funny.
Back at it again with the hideous laugh. We have already in the first clip got a strike on the bingo for Diddy Piker, literally under a minute. Also, it's not only just one, he used the soundboard as well. He simply could not resist. 35-year-old grown man cannot stop pressing the fa sound effect every 5 seconds. You're very hip. You're very cool, Hasan. You're the coolest person in the world. You're totally 20 years old, like your face guys. You're definitely not reaching your 40s. Anyways, if you look at the article there, they are literally just pointing out your own words, Hasan.
Yeah.
Instead of actually thinking that,
Like,
hey,
it's one
you
thing
know,
if they're
maybe
if they're lying about
you
you.
know, call everybody inbred or support literal terrorist groups, you know, instead of actually addressing any of that criticism, he just starts his fucking obnoxious, annoying ass fake laugh like an absolute loser, bro. How about for once in your life you respond to the criticism, you absolute clown? If you insist that you're not anti-Semitic, you actually need a defense, right? And I have a feeling I know what the defense is going to be, and it's probably going to be in our bingo too. It's only a matter of time. Anyway, so Hasan keeps going through the article, and he keeps saying it's slander for quoting
It's
him
slander?
word for word.
Obviously, this is an incredible smear, incredible slander. As
Really?
someone who has spent every single day and will continue to spend every single other day combating anti-Semitism. It's very funny when they try to do this vicious smear, but it's completely nonsensical.
They're quoting you.
Perhaps even worse, everyone knows that it's nonsensical. Because most people realize nowadays that if you say anti-Israel, there's going to be a million think pieces on how you're actually anti-Semitic. But most Americans already know that that's bullshit. What's worse is
You're
there
retarded.
are actual anti-Semites out there who are taking advantage of this media landscape. And the more that these institutions like the ADL and all these other people, like the more they also tie me back to Nick Fuentes, the more they do a disservice to the term anti-Semitism.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
Hasan is totally not anti-Semitic. So,
Right.
just like a couple videos ago, Hasan, you were literally collabing with Mike from PA, one of
Yeah.
the orbiters there, who said the phrase that got him banned from Twitch, right? That, Jews are the ethnicity or whatever, and, saying that, I'm not even going to repeat it. I don't want to get my video flagged, right? Explicitly anti-Semitic. He got banned on Twitch for it.
Yep.
And you have no problem with that, right? You endorse him, you support him, and that obviously shows.
So put it this way. Take some advice and clearly do exactly what all these other people are doing, Hasan. If you don't want to be viewed in a certain way, one, how about tone down your type of rhetoric and learn how to speak a different way instead of spreading hate and like vile bigotry. But also, how about don't have certain people on your channel, your show, your podcast, whatever it is you do, you stream, right? Don't have terrorists and people who are clearly actually racist on your channel constantly, and then at the same time side with them. Everything that you put on your channel that you have when it comes to guests are always people you agree with. You never push back, you never ask like the hard questions, you just do that. So why not do what a journalist would actually do? If it's something that you don't agree with, why not actually push back? That's the question.
That you have no problem with. I mean, you align with the terrorists, bro, who want them all dead. So, that obviously shows where your mindset is at. In fact, there's probably an argument to put Hasan in prison because he aligns with the terrorists who, say "D to America" and
Right.
want all Americans dead as well. So it's kind of, I don't know. I feel like that's pretty against your country. You'd probably just lock him up for that. At least I would if I was in charge, hypothetically, right? Now, also he goes, "Oh, you're watering down the terms." Oh, really?
Watering down the terms.
Watering down the terms anti-Semitic by calling Hasan anti-Semitic, of course. So the guy who literally calls everybody a Nazi, every single person in Israel Dick Rider a PDF file based on zero evidence at all, right? The guy who is clearly watering down so many terms, he's the guy accusing us of actually pointing out anti-Semitism, where it's obvious.
And all people like me, Pegasus, and like a few other people, all we're doing is literally saying exactly what Hasan has said. We're using what he has said against him as proof and evidence to why he is literally a racist and a terrorist sympathizer. He really is. He's had terrorists on there. He literally said his favorite flag is the terrorist flag because it has an AK-47 on it. Just some of the stupid shit he said over the years, especially recently, has been insane.
Obviously there. As usual, projection Piker, back at it again. Also, of course, he brings up Israel. That's another one on the bingo, baby. We're getting there. That should be in the absolutely free category. I mean, come on. I don't think a single video goes by without
That's funny.
spamming that shit. And I guess we can strike off supporting terrorists as well, because he did that part where, they mentioned him supporting Hamas, and he sort of doubled down on it, right? Right. So then he says that he is the one combating anti-Semitism. Of course. I mean, wow. Really the biggest anti-racist ever.
I've spent a tremendous amount of time combating anti-Semitism, decoupling Israel from Jewish people, okay? Decoupling Zionism from Judaism. I can't
What?
expect every person on the planet to have spent 6 years almost daily in this community, but it legitimately drives me insane to see this half-ass slinging as someone who's here all the time as a Jewish community member. I know anti-Semitism when I see it, and if I thought you were the community who were anti-Semitic, I wouldn't be a 63-month sub. Yeah, it's so stupid. It's narcissistic.
Have you ever heard of a Jewish Nazi? Like Jews who gave up other Jews to save themselves? That exists. And at the same time, if you look at like a lot of Americans currently right now, they have this like white hatred for themselves, or like some kind of like just guilt because what their ancestors did in the past. They're like, oh, well, we have to be better. We are better. Like, are you saying you're naturally a racist or some shit? That does not exist. Racism is taught, and it's taught one to two ways. Either A, in your home, or B, how you're treated by said people around you, such as whether it be Jews, Muslims, black people, white people, brown people. It does not matter. right? Racism is derived by how you're treated. And if you truly believe that everyone in a demographic, whether it be white, brown, black, green, blue, yellow, whatever, and you believe that all those people are bad because of that one person or this one group of people, you're a retard. You really are. There's bad people everywhere, okay? In every religion, there's bad people. There's good people as well. Stop being ignorant.
Paranoid, it's idiotic, it dilutes the term, it ironically
Dilutes the term.
actual real anti-Semitism being fomented, and these guys don't understand that they are now in the echo chamber, not us.
Of course. So the sane people who are actually rightfully calling you out, they're the ones in the echo chamber.
Right.
Of course. I mean, how do you get this delusional, man? And first off, about the Hasan fan there, right? I mean, if you're a Hasan fan for 6 years, I don't feel like you qualify as intelligent life anymore. Your human status should be revoked. Your neurons have been degenerated, shipped off to another planet or something. You're more like a amorphous amoeba at that point.
There you go.
That is degraded, rotted, decomposed. And I can't imagine like how self-hating you gotta be to be Jewish and still like watching Hasan as well. When he routinely just shits on you, says the most racist statements ever.
Maybe that's like their kink. Right? Maybe they just like it when people talk bad about them. That could be a thing. I mean, look at all the weird furry people and like everything else being all strange on like VR chat and in real life where they're pretending to be dogs and cats and like other weird shit. So I mean, maybe that's their kink.
Like that's actually so
no shame.
Bad for you. And I gotta mention the 63-month sub, bro. Holy shit. I mean, I hope for your sake you're rich or something like that because
that and or could it just be someone pretending to be that? Because it's the fucking internet. Like it really is. Just to sit there and like, oh yeah, I'm a Jew. I've been subscribed for 63 months. If I believed that you really hated Jews, I wouldn't be here. It's like anyone on the internet can sit there and say that, and it could be like one of Hasan's mods or some other kind of shit like that. So it's like, I don't really believe that. Especially with Hasan saying and quoting, lying is OP.
Goddamn waste of money right there. Anyway, so then he starts criticizing Democrats and liberals for, not supporting him.
These guys have lost their power in the party, and that's why they're lashing out. It's not just about demanding that the Democrats become pro-Israel. That's one aspect of the story. The other aspect of the story is that third-way neoliberalism is now openly seen as a failed attitude that is responsible for the Democrats losing to Trump twice. They know that the base has rejected third-way neoliberalism, and that's why they're trying to do this. Mr. Piker's depravity doesn't stop there. His misogyny is indistinguishable of the far-right influencers. He believes America deserved 9/11. He praised the Chinese Communist Party, saying in terms of good governance, there's a lot we can learn from the way they perform out there. Again, totally endorsing these statements. Don't know why they said misogyny when talking about this, but what is misogynistic about this other what is this? Oh my god.
There you go. There you go.
Oh,
yeah, you forgot your bro stage.
I mean, again, just refusing to address any of the statements, just going, oh yeah, they're awesome. They're awesome. They're posting bro tips. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty iconic, Hasan, Mr. Old enough to count, old enough to mount.
Old enough to count, old enough to mount? Question mark?
Old enough to fart, old enough to spark. Kaya knows that one very
Yep.
well. He's got that
Pedophile.
memorized. Also, he is, in fact, calling out liberals here. That's another strike for the bingo. Absolute cinema. Thank you, Hasan. Making my life easy here. I'm probably going to be in the nursing home just, playing some Hasan bingo. God, I hope not. I hope by then he's, permabanned and arrested, hopefully. But yeah, I love how he just reads every statement and he goes, yeah, I totally agree, guys. I totally agree. Also, I don't see how I'm anti-Semitic.
He called himself a white supremacist. As a joke, but still, it's not something you want to call yourself, even as a joke.
Local dog walker treated like neo-Nazis. Hasan unironically goes, I don't know how they see me as a terrorist supporter. All I do is support terrorists and say that terrorist attacks are deserved.
Oh God, fuck that guy.
And also preemptively says, if any future terrorist attack happens, it's a false flag.
So yeah, look at that. There's any terrorism that happens on U.S. soil now, you will never be able to convince me, nor millions of other Americans, that it wasn't Israel and America conducting it together to rally the masses to support an insanely unpopular war. Okay, so then we can say the same thing about Iran and Palestine, right? We can say the same thing. All the things that Palestinian people have been saying about Israel and America, lies. Everything that's been going in Iran, right? Them saying that we bombed a school or a hospital or whatever, lies. We can say the same thing, Hasan. Facts are facts, proof is proof. Period.
Israel, of course. I mean, you gotta be their lawyer or something, dude. You gotta be getting paid. Like, you're doing this for free? All of what they've said so far are true statements, so you can't sue them for pointing out literal facts about you. So then they talk about how Hasan needs to be separated from the left, which he absolutely does, right? He's a complete, radical.
A lot of them have been
Mr. Piker is
slowly.
anti-American, anti-women,
Yep.
anti-Western, and anti-Semitic. No Democrat should engage with him. All should seek to push him to the fringe where he belongs. This isn't happening. The Bot Save America team put him on stage at CrookedCon. Abdul El-Sayed, a candidate for Senate in Michigan, tweeted a picture of himself celebrating Piker with a supporter. California Representative Ro Khanna, a possible presidential hopeful, pushed back on X against concerns we raised about anti-Semitism on the far left, declaring his pride in going on Mr. Piker's feed. Mr. Piker chimed in to support him.
Yep.
Handing Mr. Piker a microphone isn't magnanimous or respectful of views that test your priors. Going on a show isn't a sign of bravery or willingness to talk to the other side, or to show up in challenging places. All these things do is support a bigot.
I mean, did they lie? I mean, absolutely true. He is
Yeah.
all of those things and more. And I feel like anyone who platforms this guy and allows him to consistently spread his terrorist propaganda is part of the problem, right? And that's why I routinely criticize these Hollywood streamers who...
He's literally dressed like a fucking German Nazi.
In jelly wig and cutie. He's not just some, like, controversial guy, oh, don't associate with him. This is a dude causing real-world harm, brainwashing the masses. I'm telling you, the effects of Diddy Piker will be studied for centuries. And in my opinion, he's literally inspiring future terror as well. So
That wouldn't be surprising.
So then they literally make the distinction that you are allowed to criticize Israel, obviously, just don't take it too far and be explicitly anti-Semitic and go after people who have nothing to do with it, right? And Hasan just cannot see the difference.
Many American Jews, including us, abhor Israel's current leaders. Criticism of Israeli policy isn't anti-Semitic. The Israel-Hamas war is a humanitarian catastrophe for Gaza, and settler violence against Palestinians in the West Bank is appalling, but the Jew haters on the left go much further. They use loaded words taught in social justice seminars.
Yep.
Apartheid, genocide, settler colonialism. They push age-old tropes about Jewish wealth and influence, Epstein class, turning tax the rich into tax the Jews, and they replace the word Jew with Zionist. Which, by the way, I
Yep.
didn't do this, and I would never do this. This language is more than...
No, you said tax and each the rich, which is fucking funny considering you're a millionaire.
Inspired by left-wing rhetoric, killed 2 people for the crime of being at the Capitol Jewish Museum. That's a crazy way to explain that story.
Wow, somebody didn't give Hasan Better the memo there. You're not actually supposed to bring up that one.
Yeah, look at that. The Israeli Embassy Shooter Manifesto. Go ahead and zoom in on that a little bit. On over there. Look at that. Pause it if you want. There you go. We'll go ahead and zoom right on back out. And then we're going to go ahead and get right on back to this.
Because we all remember what happened there, where Hasan had to put his chat in emote-only mode because they were too busy spamming hearts for the terrorists that murdered civilians, you know? We
Yep.
all remember that one, Hasan. You absolute psycho freak. And your insane-ass community. He goes, yeah, crazy way to tell the story. They didn't even tell the worst part about it. They didn't even tell how you and your community responded. This article isn't even in depth. It's like the most surface level.
Crazy, right?
This is like 1/100th of what you'd find out about Hasan in the Legendary series. They should honestly take a watch, right? If they watch, they would be able to elaborate on this.
Yeah.
They should attach a clip.
Literally,
of
just
every
watch
single
more
quote, right?
Pegasus
So
videos. You'll be entertained and
here on the
info
Legendary
dumped.
series, we have all the clips. We have all the facts. Facts are facts, according to Hasan.
Facts are still facts. Democrats must understand that accepting
Oh my God.
Mr. Piker into the mainstream puts Jewish Americans' lives in danger. There's no excuse for putting political tribalism before Jewish safety, or for overlooking hatred to generate likes online.
Yep.
Or for failing to act
Exactly.
as a surge of anti-Semitism spread by the Hasan Pikers of the world and normalized by too many on the Democratic side. We are all for a big tent, but the Democrats...
Pretty much the way I see it is Hasan Piker and Nick Fuentes are both the same. Nick Fuentes is a massive, massive racist, and so is Hasan. They're both the same fucking person, just on both different sides of the fence.
The Democratic Party needs to draw a line in the sand. Hasan Piker and his fellow Jew haters belong on the other side.
Okay, so that was the entire article. So
Nice.
Hasan, what are you going to sue them for? Literally pointing out
Telling the
everything
truth.
you've said and done yourself. I didn't see a single thing in there that would qualify as defamation. Only Hasan would actually threaten a lawsuit over literal facts.
Love it.
Unironically,
Love
go
it.
to court and be like, please, it's out of context. No.
They
no,
quoted me.
please,
They can't do that.
Took over my lawyer. I should be winning this case. Israel made me say that they implanted a voice modulation tool.
That's
And
funny.
The lawyer, all they have to do is play the legendary series in court, and then the case takes several months because everybody is busy watching the absolute entertainment. So then it goes
Love
on
it.
and on. They get to the final episode. Diddy Piker loses. Everybody goes home. I get a bunch of new fans from the court.
And then he gets sued by like Asmongold, Tectone, and everybody else who he's been lying about.
Thinks he's actually serious here, and they're like, "Oh, sue Hasan!" And Hasan walks back his Twitter threats, obviously, because he can't sue them.
I applaud the authors for calling out Mr. Piker as well as Tucker Carlson's anti-Semitism. It's so easy to blame the Jews for everything. So much is jealousy. Okay, Wall Street Journal is so unimaginably right-wing. It's a right-wing hole over there in the comments. Here's a thought: if you're a Democrat, as the author
Wall Street Journal was pretty left-wing at one point in time. They probably just don't want to be shut down.
Slander, you might have to talk to a lawyer. Man, shut up. No, it's slander, but it doesn't matter.
It ain't slander. No.
You need to understand.
No, there's a difference between telling the truth, such as quoting someone like they did you, and then straight out lying, which is slander. And you can sue for that. You can.
This is the most low motion, no motion having article that could have ever been written.
Right. Oh, okay. I get it, guys. So the article has no motion. That's why he's not going to sue, right? That's why he's literally reading it out in front of his audience, right? Because it has no motion, obviously. It's not because he's going to get absolutely embarrassed in court, obviously. No, guys, please. I'm not pussing out. Also, I mean, you can say it has no motion, but you're literally there reading it. And also, now it's on
Right.
the legendary series, which has a lot of motion, more than your channel, actually.
There you
So
go.
I'd say a lot of people have seen this article now, and more mainstream people now know about it that you're a fucking loser. So then he talks about how
Oh, I get people in my comment section defending this dude. It's funny.
with politicians, which is a good goal, to be honest.
Right? That they think they can actually bully politicians from not associating with someone like myself because they're stupid and think that I am almost single-handedly responsible for how much people hate Israel now. They're dumb. It's that simple.
All you do is talk shit about Israel. Just leave it
There
alone.
will be others that will take my place. I'm not single-handedly responsible for people hating Israel. You're a an idiot if you think that. Do you understand? I'm a megaphone. I'm offering a voice to those who don't get that voice in mainstream media. That's it. That's it. And a lot of people can't comprehend that. They think, oh, this guy's like hypnotizing people. They unironically think this. It's that simple. They think that I'm like hypnotizing the masses.
I mean, you absolutely are, you damn
Pretty much, yeah.
leader. Like, there's normal individuals who somehow, I don't know the process, this is a undiscovered scientific phenomena, where they go into a Hasan Piker stream and somehow, through repeated brainwashing, come out the other side as fellow terrorist glazers. And
Right.
It's like their rational thinking is stripped away. They just become LGBT, Hezbollah supporters, whatever the fuck
Which
that
is
means.
ass backwards,
Real
makes no
smart
sense.
people, you know? Hasan goes, I'm a voice for the people. Who are the people? The terrorists. Like, the dude...
The terrorists and communist regime leaders, because he clearly does not care about the citizenry or the civilianry, like of Cuba or of Iran or of any other country that he sits there and glazes and goes, oh, what they do is so great. It's like he had a disparaging comment about people going in and trying to help the people of the communist country, like the people, not the government, the people. And he sat there and talked ill about all the countries that were trying to send aid to the people. But funny thing is, all the like the left-winger people sent it and gave it to the leadership, such as the communist dictatorship. So the communists get to sit there nice, fat, and happy with their, internet, water, food, everything, while the people of Cuba are suffering.
with AK-47s. I'm giving them a voice. Okay, man. Nice one. He's the voice for the Iranian regime, of course, who plays him on TV alongside his sidekick, Sneeko, of course. Anyway, so he continues, like, pussying out, saying that he's not gonna sue now.
Suing someone for defamation is a long, convoluted, and very expensive process. There is no reason to entertain it. There's no reason to
You have to
engage with it.
prove.
The reason why I don't take this initiative is because they've already lost the battle. They've lost the battle.
No, they didn't.
Years and years eating this slander non-stop. What good did that do them?
It's not slander.
Platform, I had financial opportunities actively taken away. I was cast aside, made into a pariah.
Okay, but...
Dude, you have been getting favoritism on Twitch above anybody else, above any other creator on Twitch, period. You cannot sit there and say you're being singled out or anything. Like, literally, Tectone got canceled off of freaking Twitch for calling Frogan fat, when it is literal fact that she is fat. Almost every single stream, that woman is shoving food in her face. And then getting, like, grotesque-ass, long-ass, like, nails and shit. Despite the fact that the woman has, like, no money. Ridiculous. So, it's like, look at that. Also, as far as I know, I don't think Asmongold really goes on Twitch anymore. And if he does, he's very careful in what he says. I know Tectone don't do it anymore because there's no point. And I mean, even YouTube banned Tectone for a week for calling Hasan gay. So Hasan has no room to say anything about being, like, excommunicated or targeted or anything. Because the dude just says whatever the hell he wants and nothing fucking happens.
Oh yeah, I was removed from every platform.
Lies.
I was casted out. Oh my god, I was banished. You know, this sounds really familiar to that one episode from SpongeBob. I have glass bones and paper skin every morning. I forgot exactly what it was. Wake up in pain. Afternoon, I break my legs or something. At night, my spine crumbles into a million pieces. Please, buy
Mr. Glass.
Play sub to my Twitch channel, right? Yeah, only complete suckers are actually falling for this. And he's completely all talk, no bite, right? He knows that if he sues anyone, he's getting 50 lawsuits himself from the people he slandered, so
yeah,
he can't do it. And even if he tried to do it,
all the people we call pedophiles, racists. Well, racist doesn't really matter. You can call anyone a racist, doesn't matter.
He cannot prove he's not anti-Semitic in a court of law.
What if you got a court to say you're not anti-Semitic? That's going to be a relatively difficult process anyway, because difficult process because there's so much evidence out there that shows that you are anti-Semitic. The judge, if you say anti-Israel is anti-Semitism, then yeah, these guys can just run around and say, oh, you're a Jew hater, you're a Jew hater, you're a Jew hater, without any sort of pushback.
Right. I don't know.
He's
I feel
an
like
idiot.
I could prove that very easily, at least for myself and for anybody else. But the fact that you don't even have confidence that you can prove that you're not anti-Semitic in a court of law, because he probably has like
thousands. He literally has thousands of hours out there of him just talking shit about Jews and Israel. And then also throw in Asmongold in there too.
I feel like it's pretty easy.
Country that is packed to the fucking gills with the most inbred, uneducated, ultra-nationalist, rabid, Haredi population.
Anyways, we're in the place where...
That's him talking about Israel.
Hasan's comment section. Hasan breeds. Wallstreet Journal. Anti-Semitism. Yeah, except it's actually true for Hasan. Even Kyle said you should sue them. This has no weight. This is like saying, even Frogan said you should eat that Big Mac. I mean, of course she's gonna say it, you know? She's just another clone.
There it is.
Absolutely sue Wallstreet Journal and the
Go for it.
For the discovery.
Go for it.
Yeah,
please do it. Please do it.
Do it, actually. I would love to see Hasan involved in any type of lawsuit regarding defamation. It would be so fucking good. Actually, I'd argue the Dems aren't cozy enough with Hasan. Yeah, I mean, they're disavowing him on TV a bunch. But yeah, that's because you're a Psycho Hasan fan. Yes, yeah. Period. She's responding to the title of, like, should Hasan sue? Sue the hell out of them.
Do it. Just please do it.
Girl, get that bag.
What?
Get that
girl, get that bag?
Yes.
They call Hasan a girl?
Sue them until they become your newspaper. He literally said he's not doing it. He's pussying out. He's never going to do it. And I hope he goes through with it, because we know he's getting cooked in court.
Yep.
Law can chew gum at the same time. Lawyers can prepare your lawsuit while you're in Cuba. Yeah, we'll get to the Cuba thing in another video.
Ooh.
Anyways, turns out it's not the first time Hasan has made a lawsuit threat. He's actually done it a bunch of previous times as well. Here's one of the times recently where he was talking about the China situation. And we also got some Hasan Piker fan logic right here by Rev.
Be on the lookout for a defamation suit councilwoman. Now, of course, this councilwoman from...
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
...correctly pointed out that Hasan did, in fact, show his followers recently how to make gay men drones, while also saying America deserves...
Yeah, like, look at that. Hasan Piker is telling his followers to make suicide drones. Hasan also said that America deserves 9/11 and has hosted Houthi terrorists on his stream. Anyway, here are the couple of pictures of your mayor and a current... Yeah, like, literally. Like, you can't deny it. It's literally there.
9/11 many years
like,
ago.
his stuff.
Correctly pointing out that he hosted a Houthi terrorist on his stream, and also generally supports terrorism, which is something that I can't believe anyone would ever say about this guy.
This dude just called babies militants.
No, I understand. And there are baby settlers as well.
And this is the response
Really?
from the
Really?
average
Baby
Islam
militants.
viewer,
That's so
okay,
stupid.
Seeing all this.
Babies.
They say, yes, Israel and America are the bad guys. Any hijacking or attack against America is a good thing. If this were Star Wars, she is one of the Republic rebels, and America/Israel are the Sith.
That's
Holy
stupid.
Reddit, ladies and gentlemen.
That is so
cringe
stupid.
Reddit as well, Hasan.
Right, so if you missed last video, that was basically talking about Zoran Mamdani's wife, who was
Yep.
supporting literal terrorists, and
Yep.
everybody was canceling her. And we got the Hasan Piker fan logic there, where America bad, therefore anything bad happening to America is good,
Yep.
even if it's bombs on innocent lives. I mean,
Yep.
what the fuck? Like,
Yep.
these people are so insane. Like, their brains are completely bricked. Like,
And I will disagree with anybody. I don't care who you are. If you literally think it's justifiable to attack innocent people who have nothing to do with a war at all, they're a civilian. It doesn't matter what their opinion on the war is, right? If they have no dog in the fight, such as they're not a soldier, they're not a military specialist, they're not like anything to do with it at all, just a civilian living life, there is no justification for you killing innocent people. And it doesn't matter which country it is, whether it's Iran, Palestine, Israel, America, it does not matter. And you are instantly the bad guy if you're justifying the death of innocent people. Period. Period.
you need to have a more nuanced opinion than just this place bad, right? Because then you would think about protecting actual
Yeah.
innocent lives. And you
It's not
would
just black and
support
white.
Terrorists who are some of the worst people on earth. Anyways, moving on to another article. This one's after Hasan's Oscar party.
He looks so uncomfortable.
It appears this is a puff piece. Added to the bingo, Vanity Fair dropped an interview with Hasan.
I need to follow
Oscars.
Yeet. I see their
Hasan
stuff on
Piker
on
came
X
to
all
our
the time.
party and says he got frame mugged by real celebrities.
The
So
fuck is
Vanity
that?
Fair did the natural thing and called him up to talk about it. This year's Vanity Fair Oscar party boasted a guest list including hundreds of A-list movie stars, business moguls across every industry, and one very anxious Twitch streamer. So, A-list movie
Yeah.
stars. These are all socialists, of course. These
Yes,
are
big
not
time.
hyper-capitalists. These are not millionaires. These are not multi-millionaires. Business moguls. Yes, of course. The
Yeah,
working
like,
class, of course.
people you
That-
should
that-
not
that is
trust.
just a word you
Guaranteed
use
they're all
for
on
fighting
Epstein's
for. I would
Island.
never be caught dead with these people, of course. Before the party, I reached out to
Fuck
a bunch of my
Hollywood.
friends that are real Hollywood celebrities and not countless hacks like myself. I asked them what to expect. They were like, "It's intense, but don't be nervous." Okay, man. Piker spends 7 hours a day, 7 days a week, dishing out socialist political commentary for millions of
Yeah.
primarily Gen Z followers
Yep.
on Twitch.
Well, I don't know
As
about
an
Gen Z. I'm
example,
pretty sure he has a
disrupting
good mixture of
generation.
people.
I am saving the world with this series, I swear to God. On the left, he's heralded as the only voice capable of seducing young men disaffected by party politics. What the fuck?
That sounds gay as
I
fuck.
mean, maybe gay goon men who thirst after him or some shit like that. But yeah, I swear to God, if you're a straight man and you're watching Hasan Piker, bro, you gotta, get the fuck out of like the group entirely at that point. Like, you don't even have a reason. You ain't even gooning. You actually think his politics is something to be supported. You're a psycho. I mean, I can't think of
Crazy
anybody.
people.
I guess Mike from PA. Okay, so that's
Fuck that guy.
Mike from fucking PA. That's thanks in part to his pairing of uncompromising leftism with alpha male charisma. And
Alpha
aesthetics,
male
and having
charisma.
Giant bro, what is this?
Giant biceps. What is with that weird glazing? So gay.
It's just always talking about the sweat beating off his chest hairs. Oh my lord, the bicep. Oh, brother.
The fuck?
So they asked him, what was it like to share the space with powerful billionaires like Jeff Bezos?
Fuck
Did you
Bezos.
feel any sense of moral conflict there? The way
I bet
see
he
an
enjoyed it.
event like that, I jokingly call it terrorism insurance. He's literally admitting it, man. I can't. A lot of people say I'm a terrorist or a lover of the enemy. I mean,
Yeah.
my attendance at events like that is insurance to show that I'm not a terrorist. I'm a normal functioning adult. Yes, no. Okay, so he changed his excuse. Now, he's saying that, he just needs to attend these parties with other billionaires in order to not get called a terrorist. I feel like people can do that, manage that, without doing that, you know? I saw Jeff Bezos for a moment, but I tried to evade his peripheral vision. He's the boss of a lot of people who are in that room, but he's directly my boss. He owns Twitch, and my entire life is on Twitch. Shut the fuck up, bro. You'd be fine. I bring a lot of positive PR to... You're actually rage bait.
If Jeff Bezos had any kind of an issue with what Hasan puts out there, he would have been like canceled like quick as shit. But clearly he doesn't.
Bro, you're actually rage baiting so hard, bro. I swear to God. And this counts as doing capitalist things, by the way.
It does.
Fucking billionaire party. That's a capitalist thing.
It is.
I bring a lot of positive PR to Twitch.
No, you
but
don't.
I bring a lot of heat to Twitch as well. So I've made it a policy to be as invisible as possible.
No, you don't.
You go viral every fucking day for another unhinged clip of you like shocking your dog or something. I don't
Or being
ever want
racist.
Jeff Bezos to know who I am. There has to be some whiplash going from a glamorous party to Cuba and joining the convoy. You've got to be dynamic, of course.
I can't wait to see his Cuba video.
And in 7 days, be delivering aid in Havana. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
this another video, but let's just say he's traveling in luxury. Let's just say this is what
Duh.
the media environment requires. In fact, another reason I go to events like the Vanity Fair party is to talk to as many people as possible, specifically to bring more awareness to things like this. It's a mission I absolutely failed on at the VF party, but there's always next year. So okay.
Why not dress like a normal person? Hand out pamphlets and shit.
Billionaires be like, hey, have you heard about the Hasan Piker stream? We're going to Cuba right now. The grip some more. Yeah, nice moron. If you were invited to go again next year, would you go? Oh yeah, I would definitely go. I'd go with the plan of action. I would not be too afraid to talk to Wagner and Javier, and I'd probably drink a little bit beforehand. Yeah, so he's literally saying he'll do it again and again, despite his own fans calling him out, saying he's a massive hypocrite, and basically betraying his fans, right?
Ridiculous.
Appeal to young men. Pretty sure this guy's fan base is just terrorists, women, and gay dudes. I don't know anyone that takes him seriously, bro.
Pretty much, yeah.
I had a
Yep.
bunch of
I would agree with
people in
that.
comments saying like, we don't claim this guy. I'm so sorry if you're gay and you don't support his son. Like, oh my god, this guy is such an embarrassment. Bro, you are just dedicated. Hasan continues to mug, look cool, fight racism. Okay, yeah, nice rage bait, man. I'll still say
Deliver
you're
aid.
number 2. You're
Right.
annoying that's
Right, he delivers aid.
It took him only a week to go from, I'll just stream on YouTube if Twitch censors my strongly held ideals, to, I'm scared to even slightly confront an exploitative billionaire because he's my boss at Twitch.
Right.
Pretty much.
Right.
Interesting that Hasan reveals he's scared of Jeff Bezos. I mean, I'm
Hypocrite.
sure he knows who Hasan is. He's probably got a bunch of reports of that guy. I don't know. Giant biceps. Ah, yes, the 50-year-old gooner women. Taylor
Yep.
is behind every audio.
Ugh.
In the shadows, and it's written by a woman. Probably had to sit on towel to get it.
Either a woman or a gay
Moving
dude.
on to debunker XQC, responding to Hasan bragging about his expertise.
Oh, this would be funny.
Hasan calling himself an expert in international relations.
If I look at your comments in the Asmongold chat and I find out that you're glazing his analysis, will you feel a sense of shame? Literally my area of expertise when it comes to international relations, when it comes to the talking about
Expert.
anti-imperialism, not only do
I'm not gonna lie, I can hardly understand XQC sometimes.
both to my right and,
Yo, true.
you know,
Yo, you can absolutely tell
is an expert when they're at work and they have 20 tabs of Twitter open. And clearly they're on the job while researching very important fucking information.
Liberal content creators is
Guys, it's like Einstein having books behind him. It's Hasan with Twitter tabs. I mean, watching a genius at work, dude. That's impressive shit.
I do have the specific knowledge to communicate.
So why didn't he have any journalism piece and analysis on the shot caller? Why not? Why didn't he study? Because I mean, he studied that. He's the expert.
Talk about the shot collar. I love it.
American enterprise.
Please just make him stop talking. I can't fucking take it anymore.
Okay, that chatter is on to something.
And that's funny because XQC is pretty left leaning.
Dude, the things I do for you guys, people think YouTubing is easy. I've been listening to Hasan every day for a year. Holy fucking shit! Imagine the mental resilience
I'm amazed you ain't gray yet, bud.
Holy shit! But yeah, he's right. I mean, Hasan is basically this generation's Einstein, right? I mean, Einstein read a bunch of physics books. Hasan read a bunch of tweets. It's pretty much the same thing.
Right?
Einstein might have done some discoveries.
He was being comical, by the way.
All that. Hasan has discovered new ways to shock his dog. And, call everybody Israel dick riders and Nazis. It's truly on the same level, I'd say. Also, as Bingo mentioned, that's a bingo. And pretty much this entire video was a meltdown, so let's just add that too. Who responded, he has a bachelor's degree in political science. XCC sounds like a Mexican that's been living in the U.S. for 30 years and can't speak English. Okay, that's a weird thing to say.
He's
but also,
Canadian,
his is from 2013.
right?
He literally
Excuse me,
was in
Canadian,
his
right?
Video saying, "Oh, I can't believe Zoran Mamdani's wife said the N-word in 2013. It doesn't even matter. That was so long ago. It's completely irrelevant." That's what his degree was. It must be tough for Hasan being so highly qualified, yet somehow getting every prediction he makes wrong. Clearly, he was right, and the world was wrong. He's not even an expert in interpersonal relations. He's an expert at shocking his dog. Unfortunately, we did not get a bingo today, but maybe
Oh, I
next
love it.
time. Now click this video for more Hasan Piker.
That was awesome. Go check out more Pegasus. Dude has some great stuff, and at least points it out how it is. So there's another great Hasan video, and this one was just actually about Hasan. Heck yeah, man! Every day there's always something. I can't wait for that Cuba video. Can't wait to point out the hypocrisy of that crap too. But make sure you check out more Pegasus. Take it easy, guys.